This is an NBC News special report. Here's Peter Alexander.
Good morning, I'm Peter Alexander in Washington. We are coming on the air at this hour with breaking news. President Biden right now has made a secret, unscheduled visit to Ukraine's capital of Kyiv. The president arriving there within the last few hours, meeting this morning with President Volodymyr Zelensky just days before the one-year anniversary of Russia's brutal invasion. These photos taken within the last couple of hours. The high-stakes, high-profile trip in many ways is unprecedented. An American president landing in an active war zone where American troops are not fighting. President Biden had been expected to leave Washington tonight, Monday night, for Poland to thank America's NATO allies and to reiterate America's enduring commitment to Ukraine. I want to get right to my colleague, NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel. He is there on the ground in Ukraine this morning. Richard, this was a daring but certainly a deliberate decision as we approach this critical anniversary. What more can you tell us about what the two leaders, Zelensky and Biden, have been able to do together, including that meeting that we know took place at the presidential palace?
So security in Kyiv, Peter, is extraordinarily tight. There are no cars allowed on the roads. In some places, cell phone service, both for voice and data, has been cut off. This is an extraordinarily unusual visit. As you said, previous American presidents have visited war zones before, but generally those visits took place on an American military base or in a closed environment. Now you have President Biden visiting an active war zone. In fact, during the visit, air raid sirens could be heard in Kyiv, heard all across this country. One of the stops he made was in front of a cathedral that also serves as a memorial to Ukrainians who've lost their lives fighting in this conflict. So an extraordinarily rare visit, but one that comes at an important time in this conflict. Russia has launched a new offensive, and it is the United States' way of showing, President Biden's way of showing personally that he's committed to this story and is willing to put himself at physical risk to express solidarity with Ukraine 1 year into this war.
Richard, certainly over the course of the next few hours and days, we'll get new details about how the White House was able to pull this off to safely get President Biden into the center of this war zone right now. As we're hearing from witnesses on the ground there in Kyiv, they are saying that they have never seen security in the capital city like they are seeing today. As you know, the president was there alongside President Zelensky. He was at St. Michael's Church. That's the Golden Dome that so often you see in that live shot, the backdrop that we have shown throughout the course of the last year as this brutal war has gone on. That wall of remembrance just across the way there that President Zelensky in the past said represented the price of freedom and independence for the people of that country, the price that they have paid with so many Ukrainians losing their lives. Elena Zelensky, President Zelensky's wife, they're seen on the left alongside Joe Biden, who appears to be wearing his blue and yellow tie that he has often worn in support of Ukraine.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.